report is after report, Sunday. Like today, somebody gave a report that there's coal. It's given by the deputy commissioner, it's given by the police, it's given by different agencies. And tomorrow they said that this is illegal. And day after tomorrow they said, okay, auction. Auction has been done. And there's no transportation. This is official, they cannot say. And they cannot keep on changing the data. So I think the committees which looks after this also are involved in this. Otherwise, they keep on changing the data. They keep on changing the system. Auction. The Coal India has done the auction, whereas there's no takers. The people, when they got the coal also from the auction, then that coal was not transported because why? On the way, there's a huge collection of money. That's why it didn't stop. So the corruption never stops because of the auction. As of today, if you go to Department of Minerals or Department of Energy, if you go everywhere, the demand is so high and the government taking so much money in such a way that people cannot do anything. So even the auction is there, there's demand is high, but the government's Gunda tax also is higher than the demand. That's why these problems are there. So the auction of coal was there. The people has deposited money also. But when they transport the coal, and then still they have to pay on the road. That's why they stop transporting. That's the scenario as on today. It's very bad for the Meghalaya. The government doesn't get any revenue, but the people individual is getting a huge revenue for the personal benefit. With that money, that's why I keep on telling you, they misuse the money. With that money, they buy the leaders, they do so many things with that money. They buy, they make buildings, they make hotels. With that money, they do anything. The ministers as on today, or the people of who are in the power, who are looking after these things, they know that so much coal is there, so much action has been done, so much has been lifted, so much are yet to be lifted. They are aware of all these data. Meghalaya is a small state. You don't need a big formula, a simple formula. A driver will know how many coals are left, how many coals are being transported, how many coals have been auctioned. So definitely the DC, the SP, the ministers, definitely will have all the data with them. The fact about the coal is that when the NGT stops the coal, they stop suddenly. There's a huge chunk of coal, huge investment was left there. And when they stopped the coal, it was stopped without proper planning. So definitely there will be a huge stock of coal in the jungle, in the roadside, and some on the transportation. The problem is that the government is not taking it seriously whether they want to stop or not, whether there's illegal coal or not. The governments, I think they're living with illegal. You see, there's illegal coal, illegal trucks, illegal in transportations of cow. There's illegal, so many illegals are there. The government live with the illegal. They're happy that there must be illegal. So they encourage illegal. So the people have no options now. When the coal stops, definitely people will, if the government gives them a chance to do illegal, they definitely will do it. So they should not blame the public. They should not blame anything. They should blame the government. If the government allows them to do, definitely, and as on today, people has no options. They don't get a support from the government in farming. They don't get a support from the government in employment. The only way is to do is to illegal coal, especially in coal belt areas, both in Garo Hills or Khasi Hills or Giant Hills. So the data which Katuki report has got, I don't think they've got the exact data which are there. They might have gone to certain areas, they've got the data which is lying along the roadside, which had been already dumped. But when they stop the coal, then lots of them, even in the jungle. So when those coal from the jungle comes to the roadside, though they said, oh, it's a new mining, it may or may not be. That's why I'm saying they are using drones every time. Almost every month they go there. And they know that there's a coal mining. Or they know that the coal was old also. But there's no proper system of doing it. Be in the government. Last time they transferred the SP from Giant Hills, they said they were closed. But today again, this coal is there. So when there's no proper system, definitely people has been mining for the last 50, 60 years. So you cannot just stop like that without a proper rehabilitation, a proper system, a proper policy. So the government doesn't have the proper policy. That's why all these things happens.